All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is crazy. We've got a mess in this account. We're going to have to fix it. I haven't really looked at how bad the damage is, but if you saw my last video where we rolled out options into the future, there was a couple of positions we were going to be watching. And as you know, if you saw that last video, yesterday, I was out of town. I just got back in town. I was camping with my son. We backpacked into the woods for a couple of miles, did not have internet connection. And on the way out, I occasionally could get my stock app to load, my crypto app to load, and I did see that Ethereum continued to rise. That means I know for a fact we've got problems in this account and we're going to have to fix it. So here's what we're going to do. We are selling options live on camera. We're on day 130. I got to go look now. 133, 134. I didn't look before I started the video. But ladies and gentlemen, this is live. This is real. I've tracked every trade that I've made. You've watched this. My son was just asking me when we were camping. He said, Dad, when you going to teach me about crypto? And I said, well, I'm going to teach you about real estate and stocks first. And he said, but Dad, it seems so fascinating that you can just sit online and make money. And I said, son, that's only what the charlatans tell you. That's only what the people that aren't actually doing it. I said, son, you've got to recognize, and then you got to understand, my son's young. He's like 12 years old. And I said, son, you got to understand, when you watch YouTube and these guys are talking about how much money they're making and they're showing these technical analysis and charts, what you never ever see is their account. You never ever see their real trades. And it's unfortunate because sometimes what they're showing you doesn't work out, but it always appears like they know what they're talking about. And you never get to see the before and the after and the ultimate result and their cumulative experience over time. Well, that's what you're watching on this channel. That is my goal. That's what I want to bring to you. And if you appreciate that transparency, that attempt at being honest in trading, do me a favor and smash that like button. All right, let's go ahead and get in here and let's take a look how bad the damage is. We will come here, click on positions. And Ethereum is what, 2,800 now? No, we're over 3,000. Where are we at? It should be down here below. I kind of hate they added all these new cryptos up here because you used to always be able to see Ethereum on the screen. 3,200, right? Yeah. So here we go. We got only $1,800 in buying power. Not a lot of buying power. This one's in trouble, and this one's for sure in trouble. And we'll double check this one. So here we go. Let's go. November 15th, 3,400. November 15th, 3,400. 27. Wow, it's not in trouble. That's interesting. So we're going to hold off on that one. Thankfully, I'm home, so I'll be able to keep an eye on it. That's good. Let's go. I thought that one was definitely in trouble. Let's go look at this one. This is November 29th. Ooh, 3,500. November 29th. 3,500, 32. So we're going to close that one out. Let's quickly take a look over here. Hang on, let's go before we do that. So we're going to close this one out. Let's look at where our collateral value is starting. 2312, 23,200, and we'll say 15. I don't know why I said 2312. Usually, I like to close out trades, take the L's, and then fix them all in the same go. Don't know that I'm going to be able to do that, but we'll try. We'll see what we can do. Then let's come back. So we're going to close this one out. Submit order. Max cost is 286. Order filled. Done. All right. Then we'll come back down here. We'll take a look at this one maybe. It might be good. November 29th, 3,800. Let's go see. November 29th, 38. That one's at 17. So that one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. That 35 was in trouble. Let's see what we can do now. So come back over here to positions. We're down to 22,928. So let's pull up our calculator. You're watching this live. This is all. So we started out with $23,215 in collateral. That's where we started. We are down to 22,928. We'll round down. $287, $286, $287 is what we're down on our collateral value. Keep in mind, the collateral value is all I really care about. Let's see if we can fix this. I don't know if we can. Yeah, that's going to be a tall order. I might need to close out another trade that's in profit. I don't think I can close this one out. There's probably no liquidity there. Let's see. Yep. There's no liquidity to be able to close that out. I can't close it out because there's no liquidity. Okay. That's usually what happens when you get close to, and they're at 100%. Let's see if I can close this one out. I don't want to lose 56. I don't want to lose that much. How much? It's going to cost me 18. Okay. I'll close that out. Let's come back over here. How much buying power at? 4,000. Let's see what I can do with that. Let's see. Now we're down to 22,019. I didn't pay attention to where we were at before then. So let's do the math really quick one more time. Nope. 23,215 minus 22,910. We'll say 911 equals 304. Let's see what we can do here. We need to make 304. So if we go out here, 29th, see if we can make it in this month. I don't know if we can. We'll look at the call side first. Don't know if we can. We need to get, what did I say there? 304. Let me write that down real quick. We need to get 304 back at least. Let's see. That is rough. That's a call. That's only taking us to 3,800. That's rough. If I can do, that's 4,000. We may hit 4,000, by the way. That gets us to, but that takes all the margin. That ain't going to work. That's not going to work. Margin required buying power. That's not going to work. Yep. What? How much margin would we need for one? Wow, the margin requirements suddenly jumped. Probably because of the volatility. That's hurting us a little bit. Okay. Let's see. We cannot come to, I just don't see coming to 3,800. The thing is, see, if we did that on both sides, we'd be good. We'd be at 1700 delta. That's higher than I want to be. All right, let's go to December. I hate going out this far. The reason I hate going out this far is because keep in mind, when we roll, it prevents us from losing collateral value, which is the goal, not to lose money. But it does hurt our profitability. So we're 6 weeks out, essentially. Not essentially, we are 6 weeks out. And we can get a 12 delta all the way at 4,500. This is all the way to 5,000, but that's not going to, what would that do? 5. Look, I don't think we're going to 5,000, but it just takes so much of the collateral. Yeah, 100, we're still not there, and we use all of our buying power. I wish I could use that one because we're not going to 5,000, I don't think. But let's come here. We'll do, oh, that's not what we wanted. Come to 5 contracts. 5 contracts gets us to 173. We're going to do it. That takes up a good chunk of our buying power. We're all the way out to 4,500. If we go to 4,500, we're going to be at all-time highs. And listen, the rest of my portfolio is going to love it. So that's not the end of the world. Let's 173, submit. So now we will come here. We'll say minus 173. 131, that's what we need to get. Let's come back over here to 2,900, see what we can do on the put side. See if we can stay inside of November. I said 2,900, November 29th, sorry. We need to make, what did I just say? 131. That's down to 2,600. That's not going to do it. That's not going to do it. I like that 7 delta though. We can do 10 delta. Here's the problem. I'm thinking it's anytime this market's been grinding up. This month Ethereum's up over 20%, which is phenomenal, by the way, for my Ethereum holdings. But are we going to keep going up that much? I mean, it's not likely, I don't think. 131. We're a little bit short. Well, then, that's not right. Margin required. That's not right. Why is it not showing? That cannot be right. Margin required. It's not requiring any margin? That's just for now. Max cost. Oh, that's because there's no liquidity. Is that right? Why? What's going on here? That doesn't look right. Okay. Max cost, margin required. Oh, duh. I'm on the wrong side. I'm like, what in the world? All right, 5. I like that's a 10 delta. Let's go to 7. That will get us there, but takes too much of our buying power. Too much of our buying power. 6. Too much of our buying power. And we still need. All right. So now I'm in a quandary. Do I try to come to 13 delta, which is 2,800? And it's very possible we could see a pullback. It's very possible. Let's see. Well, that would do it. All right, I'll take it. 130 is what we needed, right? 131. We're at 13 delta. Let me come and check the 27th of December. That's all the way in December. I don't want to do that. Here's the challenge. Submit order. There we go. It said transfer funds. Oh, that 0.1. What? I just picked up 0.1 by accident. The UI changed faster than I. Anyway, so here's the thing. What's interesting is if I go all the way out to December, if I get in trouble with that one, you're just going to have to cut losses. That's going to be the best thing. I mean, you're not going to, if we're still in November and it gets in trouble, trying to roll out that far starts to get extreme. And 2 months, if we were closer to the 29th, maybe I would consider going out 8 weeks. But really, once you get beyond 6 weeks, you really are better off just cutting your losses in most cases. You're just tying up you can make the money back. So you're just tying up way too much money. What is this? Did I not? 3 calls. November 15th. Man, that looks like that. I've got to watch that one today because that one might get in trouble. That would have been actually one reason to roll out to December is keep some more buying power available in case I had to fix this one. But let me double check that. November 15th, 3,400. November 15th, 3,400. Yeah, it's at 26. It's actually improved a little bit. I'll continue to watch it. I mean, here's the thing. This is the one to watch. This one is okay for now. It looks scary, but there's, a lot of margin here. We ended up selling 13 calls on that one. So it looks a little bit scary, but it's not. November 29th, 3,800. 16 delta. That's not too scary. We'll just have to continue to watch it. The challenging part is it's all the way on the 29th. So again, you're going to have to roll it out to December 29th because that's the only other option. That's the only other choice you have, essentially. So here we are. Here's what we've done at this point. Let's go check our collateral. There we go. We've made all of our collateral back. We were at 23,206. Now we're at 23,228. So we actually made a little bit of money. And we've rolled. We've given ourselves more time. And statistically, all of our positions are in a much better place. We only had about a 70% chance of success. Now we're back to that 85% chance, between 85 and 90% chance of success of our trades working in our favor. So our collateral value looks great. And at this point, that's what we're focused on. And we'll just continue to keep an eye out. Really, this is the one I'm going to be watching today and tomorrow. And what I want to see is a little bit of a pullback in the market. That's what I want to see. I'm okay if the market goes up. I just needed to slow down and pull back a little bit. And the thing about trading options is when you're in one of these heated markets, 20% up in a month, when you're in one of these heated markets is when it gets a little bit dicey, but you can still navigate it. The markets don't go up forever. And if we are in a rip roar and bull run, then I will take a little bit of loss on this portfolio, but that's okay because my actual Ethereum position in my HODL wallets is doing phenomenal. My LPs with Ethereum is doing phenomenal. So that's okay if we end up getting hurt in that way. By the way, earning 27% right now on this Ethereum. Let's see. The target price is 3,300. So if we hit 3,300, I'll take a little bit of loss on that. But are we going to hit 3,300? Probably not. There's 4 days. It should not keep going up 5% every day. If it does, I'm still winning. Ethereum is rocking and rolling. So on a US dollar value across my entire portfolio, I'm still winning. But we'll wait and see how these positions turn out. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see how this resolves itself, I'm going to be tracking every single trade. So smash that subscribe button, hit that bell notification icon, and click all. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. This is Crypto Wealth. I'm out. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, this is a little bit crazy. So you guys who are following this journey, you're literally watching a wild ride right now. So I literally had to wait for the last video to finish uploading to YouTube. I don't even have it officially on YouTube. I still have to put in the metadata and thumbnail and whatnot. But I need to go ahead and record this video because this position needs to get closed out and adjusted. And I mean, there's not a whole lot I'm going to be able to do this because I have no buying power. So I'm going to have to use the funds here. Let's see what we can do. Let's just see if it's an option. Let's see if it's an option. So we will come here and actually, is it moving on this November 15th? 3,400 call. Let's take a look at that. November 15th, 3,400. Yep. It's moving, but I'm going to go ahead and close it out. I mean, it was just at 30, 29 now. I'm going to close it out. Let's go here, close. I need to set my VPN up. Hang on. All right, so here we go. We have a VPN set up. By the way, link in the description to the VPN that I use. It's Torguard. So we come here and I need to back that up. Close position. Submit order. Let's see what we have for buying power and see if we have any options. So we're going to have 1136 in our buying power. And we finished the last video. Where are we at? 23,000. I think 222 or something. I didn't take a look at it here. Let me come here. Let's go to history real quick. Trades. Took $129 loss. All right. So we need to get back 130, I believe. That sounds about right. Options. And let's just see, based on the buying power that we have, is there anything that we can do? And I'm going to, usually I split this up, but I may just stay on the put side here. Let's see what we can do. We got to get back like $120, $130. And we have $1,100. So we can use about $550. Yeah, that's going to be tough. I can come to this 20 delta. I don't want to do that. All right, we'll go to December. So here we go. 28. We got 40 here. It's 11 delta. You know I don't love 11 delta, but it takes us all the way down to 2,500. Let's check it out. Let's see what we can do. Let's do 2. That's going to get us to 76. Then we need 130. All right. I don't think that's going to do it. I don't think it's going to do it. So if we get 76 there, and we did, let's see, on this side, we 18. It's just not going to be enough because that's 844. That's 1,600. It's not going to be enough. That's not going to be enough. Here, why don't we try this? Is that where I was at 11, I think. Yeah, that's where I was at. I can come up to 14. That starts to make me a little bit nervous. That's going to get us to 108 right there. Let's do it. 14 delta. And there's not so much I can do with that on the 27th. Hopefully it's good though. It's all the way down to 2,600. Hopefully it's good. The market, if it keeps going in the direction it is going, we're going to be fine. Now let's see if we can come over here. How much did we get on that one? 42? Is that what we made on that? It was 50. Let's see. Yeah, we made just over 100. Okay. Now let's see if we can get 30 back. Over here. This is going to take us all the way to 4,500. That sounds impossible, but it's not necessarily impossible. That'll get us 130 back. Let's take it. Submit. I still did one of those 0.1s. I get happy on the trigger finger. Okay, let's see where we're at. 23,217. Collateral's still good. Now we have to see what happens, because if these keep going up, it's going to get very, very pricey. Where are our Greeks at? This is when you want to make sure you're delta neutral, which we're not. Which is why I almost just sold strictly puts just then to get a little more delta neutral, but it's all good. Let's see. Listen, you'd think the market would have to pull back at some point. That's what you would think. But it doesn't. Like it can be doing crazy things for a long time. If these Decembers get in trouble, I'm just probably going to have to just cut losses, unless, like, I don't want to go out any further than like 6 weeks. So I'm probably going to have to cut losses if they get in trouble. But let's just see where they end up. We'll just have to wait and see right now. Everything's out of trouble right now. Like this one is one of the ones that's the most in trouble. Let's see where it's at. November 29th. And I think that was, what was that? I did that wrong. That was November 29th. I didn't do it wrong. I didn't see the 3,800 price. Okay. It's a call, November 29th, 3,800, 17 delta. All right. Let's see where we're at. So the name of the game is when a position gets in trouble, you just roll it out and away. Sometimes you have to bring it in a little bit on the delta side just to make up the money that you lost in the collateral. And that's the name of the game. That's what we're doing. Now, here's the thing. If this market starts to trend sideways, we're going to be very okay pretty soon, because we are wide. We're 2,200 down, 4,500 up. And what's crazy is, the market's interesting, because when we first made these trades at around the 3,400 price point, it looked impossible. Like, how in the world could the market get that high? And here we are. I mean, if you come look at perpetuals on Ethereum, I mean, you come look at this graph, it is crazy. This is the 15-minute. Let's go look at the daily. Since Trump won, every day we broke out of this 1, 2, 3, 4 days in a row. We'll have to see where today starts. Hopefully it's a little bit of a pullback, but 4 days in a row, the market's been up. And the crazy thing is, it's not terribly shocking, because Ethereum has been lagging Bitcoin. With the recent news out from Ethereum and the, Vitalik talking about ideas to increase Ethereum throughput, plus President Trump winning, it's causing the market to go nuts. But that's okay. Our collateral value is 23,217. We are still holding on to that collateral. That's what's important. When you have to take a loss and lose collateral, that's when you're losing money. But for now, we're doing good. What's crazy is if you come over and look at the earn feature. Is it earn? Yeah. It's 27%. And we need to stay below 33, I believe. So let's see. As long as we stay below 3,300, then we're going to lock in a 24% APY on the earn feature. And I've got about $1,400 over here on the earn feature. Yeah. All right. This is day 133, part 2. I had to get this video recorded. I do my best to stay transparent with you and show you exactly what I'm doing. I mean, this is options trading for real. Thanks for watching. This is Crypto Wealth. I'm out.